Hey guys, it's Schnick. I'm back again for another video. I really wanted to do a pickups video of some stuff I've been accumulating over the past about 6 months or so, and I figured what better way of doing it just going through my huge stack of games here and letting you guys take a look. First we're going to start with some PS4 action, one of my favorite systems right now. Um, and yeah, I got about, I think, 21 games here. We'll talk about each one. I'll mention why I picked it up and what it's about generally. If it seems interesting to you, we'll have some prices maybe around here that just shows where the game value is at right now. So if you see it and you hear me talk about it, sounds cool and you want to pick it up, you can always look into that. So the first game that I picked up pretty recently, and I've already given it a shot, is Far Cry Primal. I've wanted this game for a while. I never played any Far Cry games. I know most of them are like post-apocalyptic or based around cults and different things where you can kind of roam around in an open world. But this one just caught my attention because I like Jurassic Park. I like primal things. I like saber-toothed tigers, and I thought it sounds cool to just use a bow and arrow and spears made of rocks. And it's actually a bit of a crafting game, kind of like Minecraft-esque, and you can kind of kill some bigger stuff. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cheap. You can get it. Check it out if you are into that kind of stuff. Next game I already own for Steam and PS2, but I wanted to pick it up. Well, I own one of them for PS2. Final Fantasy X-2, 10-10-2 remastered. Beat the first one not too long ago. I've wanted to play 10-2 ever since. Played it when I was younger. I actually really enjoyed it. It gets a lot of hate, but I think it's actually a pretty interesting game when you kind of separate it from Final Fantasy as an entity. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to jump back in this soon, hopefully on my stream, and check out 10-2 and finally beat it. The next one is a game which was on the original Xbox from Software, which is pretty cool. I've been excited for this for a while. Metal Wolf Chaos XD. Haven't even got a chance to open it yet, but Devolver Digital published it. Basically like a mech. You're like the president of the United States in a giant mech, and you go around and blow stuff up, and the dialogue and humor is pretty funny from what I've heard. Seemed really cool. A company called Special Reserve Games did it. It was a little bit limited. I think there were a few thousand copies. This one is 1,225. You can still get it fairly cheap though. Super heavy. I haven't even opened it, but I think it has a gigantic manual. It also comes with this little packet that has top secret stuff in it, which I'll give you a quick unboxing of that. Some interesting little doodads in there. There's a piece of paper that's from the President of the United States to the people of America. There's this little stamp President of the United States seal, which has a Gatling gun and a missile in the eagle's feet, and then two stickers, which I didn't realize they were stickers at first. They're little cards. The mech, the President of the United States, and the logo are all stickers, and then this one, whatever the villain is, the logo, and then his mech. But they're pretty cool looking, and so I'm interested in giving this a shot, hopefully soon. It seems really fun. From Software's earlier title. Can't go wrong with From Software, so you gotta give it a check out. The next two games kind of go together, and you'll see why in a second. These are, what do they call these? PlayLink PS4 games. You can get almost all of them for extremely cheap, less than $10. Most of them less than $5. This one's That's You. Sorry, it's kind of a party style game. You have to all play on your phones, take pictures of yourselves, and then you have to match up the photo of the person that would do something, most likely to go to a party, most likely to collect pocket lint, most likely to do whatever. You can doodle on them, and you have to make them look like certain things. Whenever you do a challenge, you have to pick who you think the most people are going to pick, and you can also double down and get more points. Pretty interesting game. It's a little bit like Jackbox, but not really. And if you can get it for just a few bucks, it's worth a pickup if you're going to hang out with some friends or family. The next one's a similar game. It's called Knowledge is Power. Plays exactly the same as the other one. You have to use your phone. This one's pretty much just trivia, and there's a little bit of a mechanic where you can sabotage the other players, and it makes you can't see the right choices right away, or there's other ways of picking it that hinders you. It gets a little bit annoying at the end of the game, but it's pretty fun. You can play it once or twice for a few dollars. Next game is Final Fantasy Type 0 HD remaster, I guess technically. Wanted to get this for a while. Finally picked it up. Wanted to play it for a while, more of an action RPG style Final Fantasy game. Just haven't got around to it. Really want to. So hopefully soon I'll check that one out. Got a second copy of Wed Park, which is kind of a sci-fi, science fiction, Twin Peaks-esque point-and-click adventure, kind of styled after old PC games. I've heard really, really good things about it. I got a second copy from that blind box, so this copy will be up for trade or for sale. If you're interested in that, please let me know. Comment on the video. Next game I don't really know anything about, except that I think it's a party game. Still really cheap. I got it again, got in the blind box. It's called Toto Temple Deluxe Limited Physical Edition. You can kind of look at the back, some cutesy little totem looking dudes. Think there's mazes in different party games, Mario Party-esque, I guess. I don't know if I'll ever play it. If that game interests you and you want it, please let me know somehow. Contact me. Next one's a different copy of a game I already own, case variant. Night Trap. The thing that's different about this is that it's yellow over here. There's another version, normal version, that's blue, and there's even a red, completely different cover. This game originally came out for the Sega CD, I believe, and it got a little controversy because there's some risque scenes in it which aren't really anything. But back then they were, and this is the first game that made them start using the rating system, I believe, and it got an M rating. There was a lot of stuff back in the day, but it's basically like an interactive movie where you can make decisions and do different things. I've been really meaning to play this for a while. Hopefully soon on the stream I'll check it out, my older version. But yeah, if you want a version of this, you're interested in, hit me up for trade or to buy it, etc. The next two games go together. I haven't played either of them too much. I started the first one, which is the original Tomb Raider of the new ones, rated M, definitive version. Played a little bit of it, liked it, just kind of fell out of it. It was $5 on Square Enix's annual Black Friday / Cyber Monday / random spring sale that they have all the time. Be aware if you're into collecting games and you want cheap games to try out. They have lots of sales, a lot of their games, brand new, $5. You can pick up a ton of them, get some points for their reward store, etc. So Tomb Raider, the new one. Then I got also Rise of Tomb Raider, also $5. I figured if I liked the original, I might want to check out this one. So maybe I'll check that one out. Next game was also from the limited run games, Blind Box, Magica 2. I believe I originally played this on Steam a little bit. Kind of like Diablo / old school RPG, top down, run around with some friends, cast some spells, blow up some enemies, do that kind of stuff. Pretty fun game, fun to play with friends, like I said. Maybe I'll check it out again. Next one from a series I enjoy that's kind of crossover with a different series that I used to enjoy a lot, which is Dragon Quest Heroes 2, which is basically a Dragon Quest skin on Dynasty Warriors, published by Square Enix. Again, got it for like $5 on Square Enix's sale. I really like the graphical style and the aesthetics of Dragon Quest because of Akira Toriyama and different things like that. So I just like the creatures in Monster Hunter in Dragon Quest also. So I really do want to give this a try. I think it might be a fun game to play while I'm just doing other random things, watching YouTube videos. The next one, I wanted a game like this for a while. It's the second game in the series, unfortunately. Middle-earth: Shadow of War. Never played the first one. This one was about $5. Picked it up, started playing it, really fun. Very much like Assassin's Creed, where you're just running around, jumping over crap, fighting millions of enemies, looking for waypoints, doing different quests. So pretty much like Assassin's Creed with the Lord of the Rings skin. There's some more interesting combat there. Story's pretty cool. I'm into the Middle-earth lore and all that. So definitely check that one out. I think the second one you can jump in, and the second one is not a big deal, or you can check out the first one. The next one, I kind of forgot they made it on PS4. I've been looking for this one for a little while. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which I had the first Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on 360, played the crap out of it, loved playing online. Love Marvel, love Capcom, love comic booky aesthetics, everything about it is amazing. GameStop released this physical version. It's a little bit harder to track down these days. Picked it on eBay, got a pretty good deal. Definitely check it out. I think it might be a game that actually goes up quite a bit up in value, since it's just the definitive version of the game compared to the last generation version. The next game is kind of two games. Both ones I've wanted to play for a while. Both RPGs based off something that's pretty cool. South Park, Fractured Butthole, right there. Also comes with Stick of Truth included. Kind of traditional JRPG, story-driven, based off South Park, written by the creators of South Park, I believe. Really wanted to play both of them for a long time. Hopefully I get to it. It looks really, really fun. Next one, Nier Automata. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Again, heard so many good things about it. Square Enix had it for $7.50. Had to pick it up. Still haven't tried it out. Opened it. Was gonna play it. Never got around to it yet. Really interested in this. I think you have to play multiple times in order to figure out the whole story, but I'm super interested in it. Next one, really hyped about it when it first came out. Played it a bit. Almost beat it so far. The new Star Wars game, Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order. Essentially, it's like Dark Souls with a Star Wars skin. Lots of parkour. Reminds me of Prince of Persia in a way as well. It's got Metroidvania aspects. Story's pretty interesting. Voice acting's really good. Is very glitchy. You got to keep that in mind. Didn't do a great job optimizing it, but great for Star Wars fans. Great for non-Star Wars fans. Great for people that like Dark Souls-esque games. Really interesting. Definitely worth a pickup, especially for cheaper if you can get it. Next one. I went from 2016 all the way up to beginning of 2019 or end of 2019 without even picking this game up. And God, did I make a poor choice. Super good game. If you like Doom, pick it up. If you don't like Doom and you like first-person shooters, pick it up. If you like interesting multiplayer that is still pretty active and really fun and doesn't take that long, Doom, dude. Doom. Pick it up. I randomly got the, I believe, like Australian copy or something off of Amazon for the same price as the North American version. Got it. Works on PS4. PS4 is freaking region free. Buy whatever game you want from whatever region you want. You play that crap. Play this game, and Doom Eternal comes out extremely soon. Play this freaking game, dude. Boom. Next one's really obscure game to most people. I'll explain why I picked it up. Neverwinter Nights. PS4. Originally BioWare game. Published by Skybound Games. This game, made by BioWare. Old school, based off D&D. They actually had the D&D license. They got all these D&D spells. Really old RPG style. Everything you do, you have to roll a d20 to see if it works. If your skills are high enough, it'll happen. If not, you can be literally lock-picking, trying to lock-pick a freaking chest for 20 minutes. Even with my lock-picking skill being okay, it still took a while. Really interesting. Definitely didn't age the best, but if you like D&D, you like RPGs, you like BioWare, there's lots of good dialogue in there. A lot of it's, I don't think very much of it's voice acted at all. A lot of text, but still really interesting. Started it a bit, had some nostalgia, want to get back to it, really enjoy the game. Check it out. And then the last one for the PS4 pickups for now is a Castlevania-like game, Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. My copy right here is still unopened. I played on Xbox One a little bit on Game Pass. From what I saw, it was pretty cool. It's definitely not exactly Symphony of the Night, but the music's interesting. Visuals look really snazzy on PS4. As far as I can tell, it's a really good game. If you're into that kind of stuff, definitely give it a shot. Check it out. This is part 1 that's just covering my PlayStation. I'll have 2 more parts, one covering Xbox, one covering Nintendo. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like the video, share it to your friends, comment on it. If you're interested in any of these games that I said I might be available, hit me up. We can make a trade. I can sell it to you. Whatever you want to do. Just trying to promote physical games, and if there's anything that you like, let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out, peeps.